I really like voting. I mean, I think it's so important. We just had Black History Month, and for a lot of Americans, the right to vote has been restricted for a long time. So I think it's really important to vote, even if I don't want to vote for anyone or anything in particular. I think it's always important just to come out and vote.
The last item was to propose $2,000 a year for the school board members as a sort of compensation.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a compensation is necessary, and is it enough?
I think compensation is definitely necessary because it's a really hard job. And I have a suspicion that $2,000 is probably all we can afford. Maybe that could go up at some point, but I'm glad that they're going to get some compensation for their time.
I believe in democracy. I value my right to vote, and I wanted to make it memorable and significant, so I came, and I came prepared. I brought my snow shovel. It was a choice between a snow shovel or an elegant walking stick, but when you're facing a snowbank, an elegant walking stick doesn't do much for you, I've heard.
What are your thoughts on the budget increases going to the fire and police and public safety?
I think it's helpful to separate out some of these increases so you know what you're voting for, and it's a little more clear about what our money's going towards. So I thought that was helpful. And I think that the mayor's came into a tough situation and is doing what she can to be clear-eyed about what we're spending money on and how we can't spend money on some things.
I think the last item was about the Racial Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging department becoming permanent. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I question whether we can afford it.
And then there was also a proposed 5-cent property tax increase to fund the fire and police departments. Do you think that's a good use of Burlington of property taxes, and do you think those departments need to increase funding?
That's a complicated issue for me. I did vote yes, and I generally am really hesitant to vote for additional funds for policing. And but fire was wrapped up in that, and I know that there are some other services related to well-being for folks who are struggling in our city that could be a part of that, a part of the mix. And I know the fire department has played an active role in helping to support folks who are at risk of dying from drug overdose. So it's a mixed, for me, it's a mixed bag. I did vote for it, though.
And lastly, there was a proposed change to the city charter about making the REIB office permanent, Racial Equity, Inclusion, Belonging. Do you support that, and what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, we need that, and I did support it. Yeah, absolutely.